One of the reasons why Kwame Nkrumah was overthrown, by the CIA, is because he associated himself with the communist countries, with Russia, with China. And it was so funny because during his overthrow, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was in China at that moment. Hello guys, this is Happy Independence Day to Ghana. Happy Independence Day to all Ghanaians. Today, as you see me, I am in my, how do you call it, Batakari. This is Batakari, right? Guys, so this is my traditional Ghanaian clothes, and it is mostly worn in the northern part of Ghana, but I come from the southern part of Ghana. So this is mostly worn by everybody in Ghana, and it is a Ghanaian traditional clothes. So today is Ghana's independence, and I want to sing our national anthem. So God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong, bold to defend forever the cause of freedom and of right. Fill our hearts with true humility, make us cherish fearless honesty, and help us to resist oppressors' rule with all our will and might forevermore. Guys, it's so interesting. Today's an Independence Day celebration was celebrated at the Jubilee House. The president of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, decided to cut down costs. The estimated cost for this year's celebration was around 20 million Ghana cedis. Last year, they spent about 50 million Ghana cedis. In the previous year, they spent 30 million Ghana cedis. And because the president himself, in the economic dialogue, said that, oh, the country is suffering, we are in debt, we are broke. Ghana is broke. So now the new president of Ghana has decided to cut down costs to save money for the country. He was president back then, and now he's back. He's back. He has learned his lessons. He is now here to set the way right. John Dramani Mahama, in his speech at the independence celebration, made some very key comments that I would like us to look into in our next video. This is my first video on YouTube, so guys, follow me on YouTube. My name John Asifuanono. John Asifuanono. Well, I'm going to talk about more about African unity, Pan-Africanisms, and the African countries. During John Dramani Mahama's speech today at the Jubilee House, he made a comment, or he said something about the Ghana's our first founder, that is Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, his overthrow in 1996, which at first was a conspiracy that, oh, it was orchestrated by the CIA. It was a conspiracy, it was a rumor. But way back recently, I think last year, or in 2022 or 2023, the CIA in the United States declassified a document, which I personally have that document on my PC. I personally have read that document. I read that document when I was doing my master's, or writing my master's thesis, because I was looking at Ghana-China relations. And let me just give you some tweak. One of the reasons why Kwame Nkrumah was overthrown, by the CIA, is because he associated himself with the communist countries, with Russia, with China. And it was so funny because during his overthrow, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was in China at that moment, that he had to spend like 4 days in China, in Beijing. So it is very interesting to talk about it because I personally studied in China, and I studied China politics. So I'm quite interested in this topic. So my next video, I'm going to be going straight into how Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was overthrown, and some of the reasons why he got overthrown, and a whole lot. So it's so amazing. President John Dramani Mahama said this in his speech today, and it's quite amazing. So you could actually read President John Dramani Mahama's new ideology for this new Ghana that he is trying to build. I mean, the previous government, that is the Nana Akufo-Addo government, didn't acknowledge Dr. Kwame Nkrumah as the only founder of Ghana's, but with the new president John Dramani Mahama, he's trying to give more credit to Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and I think it's a good thing. I stand for Pan Africanism. I stand for African unity, and I think that I think that this is a good step for African unity. And then, I mean, there is more to talk about. There's more to talk about. I personally will be bringing in stuff from what he will be doing in pertaining to African unity, what he will be doing in pertaining to the African Union as a whole. So stay tuned. And today is Ghana Independence Day. I'm very sure that you know this by now. Wish your friends that I am from Ghana. Wish your Ghanaian colleagues, your Ghanaian friends, happy Independence Day. And let's see if Ghana's democracy can really lead us to our economic independence. Now, it is the economic independence that everybody is waiting for. That is what we are fighting for. That is what Ibrahim Traore is fighting for. That is what everyone in Africa is currently fighting for. We have our democracy, we have our freedom, but do we have our economic independence? No, we do not have. We still need to go back and beg for money. The previous government of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo government, had this vision of Ghana beyond aid, but in the end, they had to run back to the IMF for aid, which is very appalling. So we are here to watch what is going to happen in this John Dramani Mahama's government, and what he does for the development of Ghana and for Africa as a whole. My name is John. I'm just a normal African boy who is interested in African unity and who is interested in the development of Africa. Thank you very much. Follow me, hit the like button, and follow me for more African centered videos.